All right, let's talk a little retail now. Of course, coming off Black Friday, retailers expecting close to 100 million shoppers to hit the web today in search of deals. They call it Cyber Monday, and they believe many more will be doing so on their cell phones this year as well. Consumers spent some $595 million online on Black Friday. The online numbers are actually up 11% from last year. Overall, though, the start of the holiday shopping season, a mixed bag. More shoppers turned out. They just spent less money. The average spending, in fact, fell to $343 per person. The average last year was $372, so it went down. Overall, sales for the holiday weekend increased slightly, $41 billion up to $41.2 billion. So up a little bit on the sales side, down in terms of how much was spent. Thomas Harpointner joins us now, CEO of AIS Media, for an instant audit. What would you say, Thomas, in terms of giving the scorecard to first Black Friday before we talk about looking ahead to today?
Well, good morning. Having spent a little time in the malls myself this weekend, I will attest that retail sales seem fairly flat. But for many retailers, the only thing that's really working for them this year is, of course, online shopping, because more consumers are taking to the internet before they step foot into the malls.
And Thomas, this is Ashley Webster. You know, at some point, if retailers are going to have to cut their margins so thin, they're going to have to rely on volume to make any money. I mean, is this a very difficult situation for retailers? I mean, how much can they cut?
Well, margins are certainly a consideration, and one thing they need to consider also is that, consumers are under pressure. They're looking for bargains. They're looking for discounts. So retailers need to put their best foots forward. They need to consider which items are going to give them the highest margin and actively promote those products online. More consumers are, of course, doing their research online using email coupons and discount codes. They're searching out specific product offers on search engines. So for retailers, the products that are going to give them the highest profits are the products they really need to aggressively market to those retailers via email and through search engines.
Are you encouraged to see that number up 11% online? It seemed like a lot of the deals that would just only be in the brick and mortar in the past had been offered on the internet this year. Maybe that's part of it. And what do you expect online for the rest of the holiday season, beginning today, Cyber Monday?
Well, online has been performing quite well. Retail's been flat mostly all year. But as more consumers go online, even during Black Friday with retail sales up 11%, we expect that those are going to continue to climb. And 50% of consumers, we have to remember, haven't even begun shopping yet. So Friday was really the first day that most consumers started their holiday shopping. Now, we've been advising businesses for over 10 years that they need to grow their online presence and go where the money is. And for consumers, when the gas prices hit an all-time high, even consumers that weren't that web savvy and didn't really understand the internet too well, they started shopping online. They started letting their fingers do the walking before they got into the car. So those habits are going to continue this holiday shopping season.
All right, good enough, Thomas. Thomas Harpointner joining us this morning from AIS Media. Thanks a lot.